How's it going, guys? It's Syndrome back with another new but not new walkthrough. So I'm doing Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Again, upon getting my Xbox Series X, I did see that they added the original Splinter Cell games back on the market for the original Xbox to be played on the Series X. So I have already done a Splinter Cell walkthrough for the original Splinter Cells, and if you want to see them, I will link the original Splinter Cell playlist in the description. That walkthrough literally shows you how to get all of the data sticks, including the ones that are being held by guards, knocking them out and all that stuff. So I wanted to do something a little bit different with this one. Instead of doing the same old walkthrough, this one I'm going to make it 100% stealth. 0 knockouts where possible anyway, because on missions like Abattoir, where there's a firefight at the end, it's impossible to finish the mission without taking them out. So 0 knockouts where at all possible, and yeah, 100% stealth, trying to do distractions instead of knocking people out. So we're going to do it that way. This first mission is going to be police station, so let's go ahead and get into it.
I be rolling with the squad, we be going so hard like whoa. You know what it is, and we always get it in, whoa.
This is going to sting.
Go ahead.
Hold that.
Christ, this is spooky.
What's that?
Grim's sticking wires in your head, man.
I just need to sync the encryption signature between his subdermals and Fort Meade.
Don't like that.
I know. It's for after we land. You better hurry up, Grim. We touch down in Georgia in 15.
I'm already done. Lambert? Hey, Irving, do you read me?
Tell her I read her.
He reads you. Good. You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Combay Nicoladz's cabinet. Her name is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
Blaustein is outfitted with subdermals just like yours. That'll be your best lead to find him.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll tell you what you need to know. You're not out there alone, Fisher. Through me, you're attached to a dozen of the best NSA minds we have. There are political complexities with Georgia you'd need a week to understand.
I've just about memorized the speech, Lambert.
Well, start believing it. This is Third Echelon's maiden voyage, and we need it to go smooth as butter. You're about to touch down in Georgia. Get ready.
Locate CIA agents Blaustein and Madison. Agent Allison Madison worked covertly in the Georgian political arena for 2 years, securing a role in President Nicoladz's cabinet after his coup d'etat. She vanished on October 3rd. On October 7th, Special Agent Robert Blaustein was sent in to find her. He vanished on October 11th.
Fisher, the sun's down. Time to go to work. Finding Agent Blaustein's our first priority. You're to locate him through a local NSA contact.
I'm on my way.
And stay off the streets. There's a heavy cop presence in this town. We don't have Washington's backing if this turns into an incident. Details on your OPSAT.
All right, here we go, guys. We're going to turn on our night vision here, and I'm stuck. There we go. All right, we're going to head through this tunnel here. This mission really isn't that bad. There's a couple kind of iffy moments that might be considered tough, but not too bad. I'm also going to try and keep my night vision off as much as possible to show you guys how beautiful this game actually is.
Don't tell me. Gergenidze is inside there.
Sam, Grim's daughter here. I say jump. Don't ask how high, just do it. You should get through this fine. There's a room directly across the hall. Go there now. Sorry about that. Get back into the hall and go to the stairwell at the far end. Make it fast. You've only got a few seconds.
I'm sure you've noticed, but I'm also cutting out all of the save spots. There's a lot of them. So I'm just cutting those out to make the video a little shorter. Jump up on this pipe and go all the way across.
Jesus, but that was close. Take a left just ahead and cut through the room. You'll find a stairwell on the opposite corner. Take it to the top floor.
So stay to the left side here, stay to the right side here, and you might go through fire, but you won't get burned. And then here we're gonna find the guy we're looking for.
The contact is in this room. Let's hope to God he's still alive.
Gergenidze.
Yeah,
I'm NSA. We're gonna get you out of here.
don't bother. I'm as good as dead. You're looking for Blaustein and Madison.
Yeah.
Madison was deep into Nicolata's cabinet. She was onto something big. Blaustein must have figured it out.
How do I find him?
Blaustein's black box, the tracking relay for his subdermals. It's stashed in his safe house just east of Moretti Square.
Lambert. Do we have resources to evac this guy?
I said don't bother. Whatever Madison found, it's big. She kept saying proof would mean war. I think Nicolats wanted... Oh.
Gergenidze checked out.
Leave the corpse for the fire. Be less to explain to his family.
You've got a safe exit on the west side of the room. Take it.
Now here they want you to take out your pistol and shoot out the roof up here to get the smoke out, but if you're quick enough you can go through here without taking any damage and you don't have to fire your pistol at all. So that's what I do.
There's too much smoke. Shoot out the skylights.
That was pretty tight. You still breathing?
Doing my best.
Good. Blaustein's black box is your next objective. He's running standard agency tradecraft. You'll find the box behind a fake bookshelf or wall panel.
If you jump across here and roll, you won't be hurt.
Put Gringo on, because those are my orders. I speak to Vyacheslav Gringo or nobody. As Gringo, sir, this is Ketevan.
Now you can get up here. You don't really have to worry about this guy that's coming. You can just slide this window open. He won't see you anyway.
5 more bugs, 2 cameras.
Then when he gets close to the door, you can just jump in through the window,
Already on their way to the ministry.
turn around and grab this data stick.
Thank you, sir. Did you check under the bed?
Yes, I'm telling you, there's nothing else here.
Gringo says to do a final.
Now we're gonna head all the way to the back,
The place is clean.
Don't cross.
and we're gonna slide up this painting here and access the computer for the data stick. That'll also give us the code to the door, which is 091772.
Dang!
What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nice of them to share.
The subdermal went offline 6 hours after he died. The last active position was in a police station a few blocks away. Check your OPSAT.
Alright, get on this zip cord, zip line, whatever you want to call it, and I'm stuck again. There we go. And go through this door here. So we're just going to slide down this line and go in the trapdoor. If I can get it. There we go.
Fisher, I'm rescinding my street-level restriction. They've been monitoring the Tbilisi police radio. These cops are as crooked as a Virginia fence. They're not going to want any more international attention than we do. Every road is open to you. Do what you gotta do to find those missing spooks.
This next part is the tough part. Okay, one of the tough parts anyway. Be semi-quiet coming down these steps.
What do you think you're doing? Prison cells don't come cheap these days.
The real estate is closer to
Go
the
halfway
rent
down these
than
steps and then
more.
jump up here.
Slabs are going for cheap.
If you're up any further or too high, you'll jump up and you'll grab that fence and then you'll hop over it. And you don't want that because then they will shoot you.
How about drunk and disorderly? Assaulting a
So we're gonna
police
climb
officer,
up and over here
slandering the badge?
where we're in the dark.
Said we're associated with criminals.
And then this guy over here to the left, he's gonna turn around and look at us. So we want to wait until he turns back around the other way to run up to the next set of shadows.
That's free. You want to sleep tonight? It'll cost you
There he goes.
100 lari.
But please, I don't.
And now you want to get against the wall because there's a guy in that upper left window. And as long as you're against the wall, for whatever reason, he won't see you. So wait until he turns away to get off this wall. Alright, and we can head up and into the corner.
Copy that, Unit 3, but we're dealing with a warehouse fire, so expect delay.
Now when he's done coming down the stairs and turns around and walks to his left, or his right, our left, we're going to walk along the wall and we're going to watch for a guy that's going to be up in these windows. And if we're lucky, he won't even be there. Okay, we were lucky. If he's in either of those windows, wait, or he will spot you. Now haul ass through here, roll, because there will be a guy that shows up in those upper left windows. And once you get to here, you're pretty much safe for this short part right here. Alright. Gonna access the computer for the data stick, which we needed anyway to open the fence. And then when we're coming back out through here, you're gonna want to take your night vision off and watch that window. There was the guy up there that just turned around. Sometimes he takes longer to turn around and he'll spot you coming out of there. So we're going to run this way, and there is going to be a guy there. Don't worry about him. He is going to be coming this same way, but we're going to be long gone by the time he gets here. So we're going to pick up one of these cans. And as soon as that guard turns around like that, we're going to head up through here. And we're going to go off to the side, let him walk by. We're also going to want to watch, because there can be a guy up in one of those two windows, which there's not right now. So we can go ahead and move forward. And when you get in these shadows, get your can ready, and we're going to throw it behind the guy that's here. Normally you can just knock him out because he'll walk to the right and he'll be underneath, he'll be standing, and you can climb up there and then drop down and knock him out. But we're not knocking anybody out. So if you've done anything correctly, there should not be a guy up in those windows. If there is, again, wait. But if you do everything as quickly as I did and the same way I did, he shouldn't be up there. So we're going to go ahead and hop up over this wall, or overshoot it a little bit and have to shimmy back. And up we go. Alright, in this area we're going to run down to the bottom of the steps and check our notes for this door code. 5929. 5929. Alright, now crouch walk semi-quickly. Quickly enough to kind of keep up with him, but not quickly enough that he'll hear your footsteps. And then just kind of hang out in this little shadow over here. And when he goes through the door, we can start moving up, but be slow because he might turn around in that window and look our way. Which he didn't, he just walked over toward the computer. Alright, now this room, a lot of people say you don't have to come in here unless you want a data stick, which I told you we'll get them as long as we don't have to knock anybody out. But that's not the only reason to be in here. If you look over to the right, you can also kind of see over there, there's a can, and we need that can. There is one in the next room, but it is a pain in the ass to get. So it's just easier to get the one in this room. So as soon as he decides to leave the room, wait until he actually exits. And then you can move around, get to this computer, and grab the can. Now we're just going to go to the end of the hall. Make sure you walk slowly here, because over to the left that's a closet, and for some reason there's a guard in the closet, and if you make too much noise he will come out and spot you. We're going to head through this door, and normally you would knock out this guy here on the left, but he's not bothering us, and we're not trying to take anybody out. So we're going to head straight for the door. Don't go too far. That camera there is, when it starts moving away from us, head around to their feet, head over by the cabinet, and then position yourself so you can still see the camera.
I've got Agents Blaustein and Madison.
Rest in peace. Somebody cut out those subdermals.
Where do we go from here?
We follow the subdermals if we can.
There's a security camera here.
Good thinking. We'll track the subdermals from the video archives. The station's surveillance room is on the top floor.
Data stick there for you. And he's not looking at us, so we can head out through the door. And down to the end of the hall and through the door. And up to the top of the stairs is the next area. Alright, this part can be kind of tricky because of the guard in here, but he will not spot us if you follow what I do, and I'm going to listen to this conversation because I actually think it's pretty funny. And we also need that civilian to go sit down before we decide to distract this guard, or he will see us getting the data stick from the computer.
I'd like to talk to your superior.
Perhaps I can help you, sir.
By fetching your superior.
I'm all there is. How can I help you?
I'd like to register a complaint.
Then you'll have to ask at the desk to your right.
Very well.
May I help you?
You're the same cop.
Yes, but this is the public relations desk.
Fine. I would like to register a complaint.
Of course, sir. If you could just have a seat until somebody's ready to help you.
You've got to be kidding me.
I could easily have you arrested, sir.
And that's exactly how customer service and public relations is. But move over to this corner, move down a little bit, stand up, and make some noise.
Who is that?
That'll lure him out of the office. Quickly, don't get caught on the corner, and move to this corner, where it's dark enough he won't see you and he'll walk right past you. Alright. We're going to go in nice and slow and look out this window to make sure he's not looking at us, which he's not. And we'll get the data stick. Alright, now we're going to head back out to where he is at. And we should pass him pretty nicely here. There he goes. As long as you stay in these shadows and work your way around to the other side, you shouldn't be spotted at all, and you should be safe. But he is going to be on this side, so be careful.
I'll let somebody else worry about it.
But now he's going to go through the doorway to his right, and we are going to be able to move up and go through the door on our right, and up the stairs to the next save point and area. Alright, this is where we're going to need our can. This is the distraction. A lot of people just take this guard out through the door on the right, but we're not going to take him out, we're going to distract him instead. And I'm going to put my night vision on so you guys can see this corner over here. We're going to go into the corner and then we're going to aim our can out and between these two little curtains here and toss it out that direction. That should be good. Alright, he's going to head out after it, and he's going to turn around.
What the hell?
And he's going to head off to the side. Well, he didn't turn around that time. We're going to access the computer.
Great work, Fisher. We're scanning the videotapes now.
There, that's our guy. We got him red-handed.
Can you run his face through Echelon?
Already on it. Hey, check it out. A license plate. 84KP214.
Fantastic. Fisher, we got what we need. Rendezvous with Wilkes, your work here is done. We'll get back to you once we've sifted this intel.
So I went out there to check, because sometimes he goes through the door, and if he goes through the door, you can follow him and get away. But if he doesn't, just wait until he gives up and comes back like he is now, and he'll come back to the computer and you can sneak behind him anyway. It's a lot safer this way, to be honest. So just quietly sneak by him. And now on the way back, we can go through this office to the left and grab our data stick from this computer here. It's the last one we'll grab on this mission. And now we just head back out the way that we came, and that'll get you to the end of the mission. Just through this door here. Follow the shadows around to that back door. Go out the back door, and that is the end of the mission. If you don't get stuck. There you go. The bodies of Agents Blaustein and Madison were located at the morgue of a Tbilisi police precinct. Before being sent to Georgia, the agents had been outfitted with subdermal tracking implants. These implants were removed from their corpses and taken to the Georgian Ministry of Defense by a man named Vyacheslav Grinko. So there you have it, guys. Absolute stealth on the first mission of Splinter Cell called Police Station. If this video helped you guys at all, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. Feel free to comment if you'd like to. And if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe. It does help the channel out a lot, and I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next one.